We call it safe sparring, and there's no contact, and there's touch contact, light contact, and then there's medium contact. We always start off with no contact first, so then the people get a feeling of each other. You know what I'm saying? If I feel more comfortable with the people, then I'll go higher. We'll go like touch contact, and then light contact. But because of all these people getting injured and things like that, and like people have to have control of what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like when, like, say, basically you like pull a punch in order to help them learn, rather than just going through and just breaking their nose. You know what I'm saying? So we don't use gear here. It's all on control. So the difference is like, say a boxing club, they just throw on gloves and they just go, all right, just have at it, and they just go beating on each other. The boxing glove serves to be the unconscious control. Like it's like you're punching them with a pillow, but that pillow can still hurt. There's still injuries, right? But here, there's no boxing gloves. I mean, it's just a straight fist, and it doesn't really take that much to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of control required, a lot of emotional control, and a lot of like physical control, and just like being able to, like we were talking about before, being more meditative and not like letting anger take control. You know what I'm saying? Because once anger takes control, it's not even really martial arts anymore. It's just who could be the most violent. Okay, like, let me just get this gun and shoot this guy because I'm so pissed off. You know what I'm saying? That's not martial arts. So when you're sparring, you're not supposed to be sparring with anger. It's just supposed to be just responding to the moment. So you see the openings and you just go for it, right? But at the same time, depending on who you're sparring with, you got to learn how to like up it up a notch if necessary, or lower it if necessary, to give them like the proper, like the best training. You know what I'm saying? So a beginner might come in here and you're gonna have to really control everything. Just to be like, I could have got you there, could have got you there, could have got you there. You gotta cover yourself more. And then some people they might not be able to learn unless they get hit. So then you might just hit them a little bit. Or touch contact is more like, all right, I got you, got you, got you, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to hurt them, but you're just showing them, hey, you know what? You're getting hit right there, and then it just keeps going up from there. Then you start building up to like light contact, where there's more contact, but you're still like not really like hurting them that much. You just maybe bruising them up a little bit, just to give them a little bit more of a feeling of something a little bit more realistic. But it just takes a lot of training to get to the point where like you can make it like almost very real, but at the same time very controlled, and it's just very precise. And I'm still trying to train people to get to that level, but it's not easy, because a lot of people, they get emotional, or they just take it too far, like they don't follow the rules. Like one time I trained with, I've been training this guy for like 2 years, and he's overly excited about things, but we're like doing like no contact. Okay, so there's no contact. So then I started doing more things that I normally wouldn't do. Started like kicking higher and things like that. And then he catches my foot and he tries to throw me onto the ground. But that's not for no contact. So then basically what ended up happening was I'm putting myself out there more open, because we have this agreement. But then if you're going to go ahead and up it up a notch, at least we're supposed to agree upon that beforehand. So that I know what techniques to do and what not to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like being able to like understand that, like, hey, once we decide to do no contact, then there's no contact. We do touch contact, that's what we do. And then light contact, and so on and so forth. So basically the way it goes, we just start off in a basic fighting stance, whatever it is. Usually we start off bowing, right? This is our school bow here, right? And then we just basically work on like basic sparring, and then right now just no contact. Try to find some openings and just go for it, but you're just pulling everything back. Okay, let's just see how that goes.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Bow, right?
Yes. Good. So how do you feel about that?
Great.
Good. So how do you feel? What kind of sparring that you did in the past?
It was more physical.
Yeah. Okay.
That opened, I learned a lot about myself.
Yeah. So like in the sparring that you did in the past, the one with the there was like a lot of contact, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
we started off, I mean, pretty much partner would come in, wasn't even sizing. I mean, they get realistic. So you're not bowing before a real street fight, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're full speed,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know? And like you said, sometimes guys would end up getting hit because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not being able to know their distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, instead of communicating through sparring, which I believe is great,
Yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
as I denoted to you a few times you got me, I was like, you know what I mean? Because I knew, real fight, I would have ate that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
as me giving you that, you know, it was letting you know that I recognized where I needed to pick up, and it was my middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as you can see, I started switching up my blocks,
Yeah.
using a strike and a defensive parry at the same time,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is successful. I caught 2 of your kicks to the middle,
Yeah. Yeah.
using that. So now, you know, it kind of helped you learn what techniques that you need to work on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel with a little bit more contact? You want to try it or? Do you just, okay. So just now let's try touch and touch contact. So touch contact is more like tapping now. You tapped me a little bit before, just like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just,
yeah.
Yeah, get some of that tapping going and just see how that goes.
I'm gonna throw this gum out.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd love to have gum around. Actually, Anderson Silva said that was a great feat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Anderson Silva. Almost coughed. Whoa. Man, you're awesome, bro. You're a trainer. I never knew so much about leg kicks.
Yeah, it's
Tearing
very
my legs
important.
up.
Yeah, it's very important when we do here.
To block the legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Counter.
Yeah.
Sexy. Switch kick. Learned that recently.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh man.